What's up, guys? This is Gabe Collins, and today I'm bringing you some PCSX2 PlayStation 2 emulator gameplay of Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 for the PS2, and performance test for this emulator on my hardware. So what you want to do first, for this game at least, is you want to make sure the renderer is Direct 3D 11 hardware. That uses DirectX 11. It actually uses your GPU to help render the game instead of it all being in software, which helps out in games that allow this without bugs or glitches. Definitely always try to use hardware if possible. Internal resolution for the 750 Ti, you cannot. I don't suggest cranking it above 5 times. I keep it at 3, but you can go to 4. But I just keep it at 3 because it's universal. Most games work pretty good at 3 times native PS2 internal resolution. Texture filtering, bilinear, anisotrophic filtering, 16x. CRC hack level, you want it to the full safest. Do not enable hardware hacks. There's no hardware hack. If you enable any hardware hacks for this game, especially MSAA, it will mess it up. It'll cause shadow glitches. Also, skip draw will be useful for some games to get rid of overlay artifacts and such things, and I'll go over that in a later video. Anyway, make sure and disable hardware hacks, and that's what needs to be done in here. Emulation settings. You want the emotion engine recompiler set to recompiler, the IOP input-output processor to recompiler. What that does is it recompiles the original code that's meant for the emotion engine so that it can be emulated. Do not do that. Leave, for pretty much every game, leave EE cache off. And EE FPU floating point unit advanced recompiler options, you want it chop 0 and normal. These are all suggested settings anyway. VU0, VU1, micro VU recompiler, again recompiler, but this time you want micro VU on both the vector unit 0 and vector unit 1. These are the vector units that are part of the graphic synthesizer chip for the PlayStation 2. It's the PlayStation 2's GPU. Anyway, and down here, normal, chop 0. Again, suggested settings. You can hit restore to defaults if they're not what they are here. GS, do not disable frame limiting unless you want your game to run super fast. If you do that, then the game will run turbo mode and will be completely too fast. So make sure and disable that so it'll lock it at 60 frames. You can set this up whatever, skip when, press tab to do that, whatever. This is not really important. GS window, you want to set up your aspect ratio, your custom window size if you're running it in windowed, all the stuff that you want, like VSync, double click, toggle full screen, default to full screen mode on open. I use that because I like for it to automatically go full screen. Speed hacks, you want the emotion engine to be at the default clock rate. You don't want to overclock it or underclock it at all. You want to keep the virtual emotion engine right at default, and you don't want to mess with vector unit stealing. This can speed up some games, but definitely not this game. It makes it stutter a whole lot, and it'll stutter with all games too, because it's stealing vector unit processes. Anyway, other hacks, you can enable fast CD DVD, but for less loading times, like it says, but I keep that off. Anyway, in micro vector unit flag hack, you want to keep that on. If you have a quad core, then I definitely recommend that you enable the multi-threaded hack, and this will better optimize the emulator, the emulation of the micro vector unit 1 across more than just 2 CPU cores. Because again, all this is being emulated by the whole emulator basically is being processed by your CPU. So it's very, very CPU intensive. You will need, a pretty decent CPU. Otherwise it will lag. Game fixes, you don't need to worry about this for this game. And that should be it. That's all I need to know. So I'm going to go ahead and start up the game. What's up? I'm in game right now, and let's just jump in and start some gameplay. So 60 FPS, no lag, no audio stutter.
Hey, choosing a. We're watching you, so battle them.
So that'll be Goku against Vegeta. Right. So you can see how it performs, how the emulator runs this game. Runs it quite well, actually.
Accept my challenge, Kakarot! Right, let's do it! Ready!
Yeah, bitch. Oh, oh, oh! A little stutter there. Alright, Dragon Rush, let's go. Aw.
I want to fight you again.
So, yeah, that's how it performs. Quite well. Almost exactly like as if you were playing it on a real PlayStation 2, on the real PlayStation 2's Emotion engine. But it does stutter here and there a little bit, like especially on the menus. It kind of stutters, like when you're selecting your character. Oh, it's not doing it now. See how it's kind of slow. But that's about it. The character select stutter and some in-game stutters, like during the transformations or whatnot, but it only happens for a half a second and then it's gone. Now let me do another quick little battle here. Let's see. I'll be Gohan versus Gohan versus Super Boo. Guess we'll go mountains again.
You can't beat me. Ready.
All right.
There you are. There you are. There you are. There you are. There you are.
Slight stutter there, just for half a second. Shit.
Here goes.
Aw, man. I'll still beat him.
Yeah, just right.
Alright, guys. So that's how PCSX2 performs on this game, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. And with that being said, comment, like, and subscribe on this video. And catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Have you ever had a drink so